Alright, so I don't exactly know how long this commentary is going to be, because this is the second time I'm recording this, because the first one, I messed up. It's gone. So, I'm re-recording this part. Anyways, basically, what I said before, well, you don't know what I said before, so screw it. But anyways, I know I'm probably one of the last people making this kind of video, and I know I've even heard other people say this is like, I'm like the last person making this video, not the first. But whatever. It's just my opinion and view on Battle Royale. I don't even know if I'm going to talk through the whole thing. It's not a very long clip, but at the same time, I don't know if there's that much to talk about here. I played two matches of Battle Royale. The first one I lost. It was on some kind of desert map. I was in the middle of the town, which was a really good spawn. I still managed to lose though. I got like probably the very best spawn location you could get, which is where it's gonna center and close in basically. But yeah, I still managed to lose that. And that was also in the KV-220. But this match, I do end up winning. I got about 30,000 RP from it. Actually, a little bit over that with 4 kills. It's a lot of. It was fun. I don't know if it's something I would play on a regular basis, but it was certainly an enjoy. I didn't dislike it. There were parts that I disliked about it though, and I know others have critiqued on. And I'll critique that right now, and I'll let you see how it plays out later on in the video. One of the issues I had with it, there's 2 issues I have with it. The biggest one is the zone restricting. Now I get it. It's Battle Royale. There's supposed to be a certain degree of pressure put on you to get to the next point. While avoiding enemies and killing them. Like that's sort of what makes up Battle Royale. But as it gets closer to the center, it feels like it starts. Maybe it really is that way. But it feels like you're a little too pressured. Like it's not giving you quite enough time to get to where you need to be within that center. Like you're like just constantly on the move, and it's like, well, I don't know if I like that. Like, I wouldn't mind an extra 5 or 10 seconds. And I don't know if anyone saw Mike Goes Boom's video, but he had that issue where, he was in the desert. He hit a hill. His tank slowed down way too much, and he could not get over that hill in time to not get exploded from the zone restriction because the hill slowed his tank down. So again, like this, so like the beginning here, like this was fair time zone restricting. I was fine. But when it came down to like 2 or 3, square zones left for you to be closing in on, really 2. When there was about 2 left, you really started to feel a lot of pressure of like rushing. And I feel like they could add just a smidge more time to let you get to where you need to be going. At least towards the end. And I also am not a huge fan of the whole, once whoever's left is within that circle or within that zone, that if nobody kills each other, or if there's no declared winner, everyone just blows up and there's no winner. And that's not a first thing. Gaijin's, I don't know if I want to say a fan, but I mean, it's the same way it works in normal battles. Like, in rare circumstances, there are ties within War Thunder. Like, something will end in a tie. And there is no such thing as a quote-unquote tie in War Thunder. It just means everyone loses. There's some opinions about that too, but whatever. I guess the way they look at it is no one won, so everyone loses, which is kind of a cynical way to look at it, but whatever. And that's the same way they view Battle Royale. Nobody wins, everyone loses. Or if one person doesn't win, everyone loses. But I don't know if they should necessarily change it at the same time, because I feel like there's room for abuse with that. Like, I'm sure some people go, oh, well, hold on, what if you just have it so that this player with the highest score at the end of the match wins? Well, that's great, but I think it's going to be abused then. Like, I can absolutely see someone in the MA team being within the last zone, knowing, and him being ahead in score, and him just saying to himself, okay, I just have to hide and run away within this zone long enough so that by default I win. All I gotta do is just run around, make sure I do circles around him or something, hide, and just make sure I don't die, and I'll win. Well, that's a pretty, stupid way to win Battle Royale as well. So I don't know I don't know what a very good combination would be, but I think something other than everyone losing, or maybe just adding some more time for people to find and kill each other. I mean, you'll see at the end of this match, I had a hard time finding the guy to, well, not a hard time finding, but it came down to within, the zone is being restricted, you better find him, you got 20 seconds, and luckily I do find him and kill him in time. Really wish I hadn't lost that first recording, because I was able to talk all the way through, but I don't think I need to do that this time. But yes, basically, zone restricting, I think they should have a little bit more time for. And 2, at the very end of the match, you should be left with some more time to find and kill each other and not have a lose-lose situation. Those are my 2 biggest quirks with it. I don't know if it's something that they're looking into putting into the game as a permanent game mode or as sort of an event thing that pops up occasionally. I wouldn't mind them doing it, KV2OP. I wouldn't mind them doing it as like a on occasion thing, like every few weekends or so or whatever. And I mean, I don't know if it's something I play on a regular basis. I played on occasion. It's not that I necessarily disliked it, but I wasn't, it didn't entertain me enough to really want to play it or not. This is just a little, bouncing game that me and Mr. Sherman played. Like, who can bounce some more shells? Are you almost done with the microwave? Okay. You're using a lot. Sorry about that. But anyways, so, but certainly as a, as like a every couple weekends, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Or like, hey, this week once a month, Battle Royale will be up, because it does reward a lot of RP, and if you do have the skills or you get lucky, you do get heavily rewarded for it. And I do commend Gaijin on that, the fact that they boost RP so high. They do actually make it worth playing. Like, if you do play, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. I think I said it already. 30,000 RP with 4 kills. Granted, this is with a premium tank plus a premium account, so it's a lot. But still, even without that, I mean, that's probably... Actually, I don't know. I don't want to say it's half, but it could be half. But probably not. Maybe it'd be like 20,000. But yeah, as you'll see here, this is basically the end of the video here. As you can see, there's 1 cap zone left. I'm like rushing to get there. I'm like, we gotta get within that zone. I made it in time. There, it's just me and 1 other person left. He's in like a T-34 or something. And as you can see, we're in the final zone, and it's starting to count down. And it's like, I just got into this zone, and it's already counting down. Like, I don't even know where this guy is yet. I don't know if the solution is to breaking the zones down into smaller sectors, or, I don't know. I'll leave that up to Gaijin, but I think there should be a slightly better solution than a lose-lose situation, and there should be a little bit more time for it to get into the cap circles, at least towards the end, because you get a little bit of rush. But anyways, I've said that already, and those were basically my 2 biggest quirks. I know I heard 1 or 2 other people who carry some weight who gave that opinion as well, who said that there's you're just a little too short on time towards the end of the match to find a spot. Anyways, right here I believe it is where I get the kill. Yep, there it is, and that's the end of the match. Again, it was fun. I played on occasion. Some people I'm sure would play a lot more than me. Um, like I said, I only played 2 games. First one I lost and basically sat in the same spot the whole time. This one was much more fun and moving around. Um, I support it. I support it overall. I'd hope Gaijin does bring this back at some point. And yeah, I mean that's all I really like to say about it. It's great for grinding, I'd say. Yeah, I mean really, I don't have anything else to say about it. It was overall fun. I don't know if I played on a regular basis, but I'd play from time to time. I know there's some other people who enjoyed it a lot more than me. But yeah, overall, good job, Gaijin. Fix it. Work on those 1 or 2 little minor things, and other than that, you know, keep doing good things. Anyways, thank you guys. Hope my opinion meant something to you, and I'll see you in the next video.